I'm Jodi and welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here. So today's video is all about the beauty news that you can use. If you've watched my channel before, or if you're new here, you know that this channel is really created to help busy and ambitious women in their 40s and beyond staying and feeling their most beautiful while keeping the busy lives all together, whether it's focused on a career, raising a family, kids off to college, whatever you have on your plate. My job here is to make that a little easier, giving you the pieces of beauty tips and trends and techniques and products that will help you keep it together while you're looking and feeling your very best. Today's video is a little bit different in the sense that it's all about the beauty news that you can use. So for those of you that don't know, I have a 25-year background as a corporate executive and I love the beauty industry. So when I put the love for the beauty industry in alignment with sort of the corporate who's buying who and acquisitions and why is one company selling off their beauty brands but they're acquiring skincare brands, how does that align with their business strategy? How does that impact us as consumers? That stuff is really interesting to me. So I wanted to bring you every couple months an update of just what's happening in the news of beauty, the beauty news that you can use. Like, news is not always fun anymore. So this is not fake news. This is real news from real cosmetic brands, and some of it will impact you as a consumer down the road. For example, we saw back in Q4 of 2021 that Shiseido has sold off its brands Buxom, Laura Mercier, and Bare Minerals. That could impact us. We don't know what the product, the new company that purchased them, we don't know what their intentions are with those brands, what the formulations could be, if they'll change at all, or it may just be a really good way to invest in those brands. And the flip side is, why did Japanese-owned Shiseido sell those brands? Well, it's because they're really wanting to align themselves more with skincare products and sustainable and reusable skincare products and packaging, and less on, cosmetics per se. So those types of things are just interesting to me. If they're interesting to you, then stay tuned, because we're going to go over some of the things that are happening and changing in the world of beauty in 2022. All right, so some of the exciting news, if you are a fan of Pat McGrath's cosmetic line like I am, this cosmetic line started because she was an MUA, makeup artist in the UK, phenomenally successful, amazing products. She has just signed the deal with Bridgerton. So if you are a fan of Netflix Bridgerton and you love the colors of the themes of that century and their makeup look, then I think you're really gonna enjoy this cosmetic brand. Now, it has been sold out. I have tried to get my hands on the highlighter, which looks phenomenal. The blush looks incredible, and the eyeshadows. I just can't wait to get my hands on these and try them out. But I think they're gonna be beautiful and stunning, and I cannot wait to try them. So if you've used any Pat McGrath products before, you know they're very high quality, a little on the pricey side, but the pigmentation is just a true rich color and really lasts and wears very well even on our more maturing skin. So really excited about that new alignment with Pat McGrath Lab. The next news that's really exciting is the Estee Lauder company, which owns a lot of your favorite cosmetic brands, has signed a deal in late October and announced that it will play a role as an executive partner in the International Space Station's National Laboratory Sustainability Challenge Beyond Plastics to advance sustainability research for plastic alternatives, according to an article on elcompanies.com, which is Estee Lauder Companies online. So really excited for Estee Lauder. Now, if you're unaware, Estee Lauder is one of the largest cosmetic companies in the world in terms of revenue, size, countries that they sell within, and then all of the brands. So I did a video in November just about some of the big companies and who owns who, and Estee Lauder is one of the top 5 in terms of cosmetic brands. It's amazing who owns who. Pretty excited for Estee Lauder's involvement with learning how plastics and biopolymers are impacting our continent and how we can do better. Speaking of large owners of cosmetic brands and skincare brands in that space, it's really L'Oreal, it's Shiseido, it's Coty and Estee Lauder, just to name sort of the bigger ones. It's also Louis Vuitton. Moet Hennessy owns some of the also cosmetic brands that we're very familiar with. When you learn and start to understand which brands are owned by one of these really large 5 companies, then you can start to see some of the similarities in the movement towards more sustainable packaging, for example, or the move away from some of the more harmful cosmetics and how it impacts more than just one brand owned by one of these large companies. Another one, for example, is Coty, who owns CoverGirl, Burberry, Hugo Boss, Chloe, Sally Hansen, Tiffany, Marc Jacobs perfume, Katy Perry perfume. So this is another really large organization, again, one of the top 5 in almost every market across the globe. Other news that I thought might be interesting to you, if you are a user of Palmer lotions and moisturizer and their shea butters, phenomenal. They've been in business for over 180 years, and last year in 2020 marked their 180th anniversary. So this year they've decided to repackage and rebrand the entire look of Palmer. So if you go to the store and you're like, gosh, that Palmer looks a little different, it is different. What they've decided to do is each formula has its own colors, which makes it easier to recognize if you are a fan of one formula or another. For example, the coconut hydrate is more in the brown bottle. Your traditional coconut butter has the blue look to it. And then the raw shea Nourish is more yellow. So Palmer's has rebranded. They have assured us it's the same formula that it's always been, that you've counted on for over 180 years. Another piece of headline news within the beauty industry is, and I don't know, the reason I like this piece of information is not necessarily because of the launch of this brand, but because of the inclusivity of the brand. And that is Harry Styles, who is an ex-member of One Direction. You might remember he has created a brand called Pleasing, and it started out with really nail products, really beautiful nail colors. Now he's into some eye gels that have a formulation to refresh your eyes. But what I love about it is when you go to the website, it is a really inclusive website. It shows not only the products, but it shows a wide range of inclusive models, all shapes, all sizes, all colors. And I think that that is really what we're going to continue to see in the beauty brands going into 2022, is not only refillable packaging, sensible, eco-friendly packaging. You'll start to see a lot of refillable. So you'll, instead of buying a brand new bottle of this, a brand new bottle of this, you'll start to see the refillable bottles available in some of your more favorite brands. But you'll also see a move towards inclusivity in terms of colors, gender neutral marketing for everybody to be able to feel comfortable purchasing, looking through, buying a variety of skincare products. So really excited about that. So hats off to Harry Styles and his marketing team for being very inclusive. I love seeing that. And last but not least, but some of you may have heard that Ellen DeGeneres has launched her own skincare line called Kind Science. And this was created in partnership with Victoria Jackson, who helped create this formula because Ellen DeGeneres really struggled with finding the right skincare products for her more sensitive skin. And as she aged, she found that her skin became more and more sensitive to some of the different products that she had been able to use. So this brand is Skin Kind. It's good for all skin types. It claims it is never tested on animals, so cruelty-free and animal kind. And then it's also kind on the environment with packaging made from recycled materials. I have not tried any of the Kind Science products yet. The website has a nice variety of hydrating, moisturizing type products. They do look a little on the pricey side for me, but if they are true clean brands and they're really good on the environment from a packaging perspective, then I'm all for it and look forward to trying some of these. So this brand is really exciting. I have yet to see Ellen DeGeneres put her name on something that wasn't quality. So this should be a fun one to try as well. Speaking of cruelty-free, if you see this leaping bunny on any of your products, whether it's skincare, hair care, or cosmetics, what it means is that they have been awarded the Leaping Bunny Award from Cruelty Free International. Cruelty Free International is a protection and advocacy group that calls for the elimination of any type of experimenting on animals. And it has now become the highly regarded symbol, that leaping bunny, that companies are looking for to to express to the consumer, being all of us, that they have adhered to the strict guidelines of Cruelty Free International. So if that is important to you, then just look for this Leaping Bunny on any of the products that you're purchasing, and then you can be rest assured that they have been approved by the Cruelty Free International group and are practicing safe testing. Charlotte Tilbury just got this Leaping Bunny certification in, I think, the spring or summer of 2021. So really excited to see her as well as other large brands become cruelty free with the Leaping Bunny Award. So I hope this was helpful information to you guys. There's so much happening in the world of beauty. Again, what we're going to see unfold in 2022 is a lot of reusable packaging, refillable packaging. In the realms of sunscreen is where we're going to see some of that as well. So looking forward to seeing how these companies are adapting to less glitter, less use of plastics in general, more reusable, eco-friendly, sustainable packaging, and then the types of ingredients that we're all looking for that's not tested on animals. So as an industry, it really feels like we are evolving in the right direction, and as news continues to happen, I'll bring it to you so that you know it as well. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If so, please give it a thumbs up so I know this is information that you find helpful, and I'll continue to post videos on the beauty news that you can use every 6 to 8 weeks. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.